G'day there and welcome back to Solomon Forest Campground. I'm Christian and it's really good to have your company with me here again today. Well, firstly I want to say sorry very much once again, but you haven't seen the other ones yet, for being away. I really needed a mental break, I needed a physical break. I was more than exhausted. So I thank you and appreciate your understanding and your patience. The forest, as you can see, is still here. The camp is still here. The fridge is working at the moment and cooling down. The battery was fully charged, so that's really, really good. Now, excuse me. Apologise, I have to use my arm. I left the tripod at home again. Anyway, it was a bit of a quick decision to come up this morning. I've been preparing for over a week. I've been preparing for weeks. But plans keep changing down there. I kept having to look after the animals down there and the house. But this morning it was like the opportunity's there, the weather's going to be good, and there's some really heavy rain coming up in the next few days. In the next few days is Christmas. Today is the longest day of the year. I have tried to be here for Summer Solstice for a very, very many few years, and if you've been watching for very many few years, you would have known that I was not here because it was just too hot. Working on that, or I had to help. Whatever the reason, I'm here now. I was up before 3 o'clock this morning. The sunlight, first light, was just before 4 a.m. this morning. Which is normally in winter just after 6 o'clock. So there's a good 2 hours difference. The time now, I didn't have a look, but it's probably about midday. So it was a nice drive up, mostly in the cool. Now we're doing some repairs over here. Will the repairs get done today or not? I don't really know because, as you can see, there's a little bit of rain. The temperature's over probably 33 degrees, which is probably nearly 100. Thought I could hear people talking. Maybe it was a frog. Maybe I'm just not used to the sound out here. Whatever it is, yeah, I think it's about midday. Really hot. So I'm enjoying cooling down here in the rain at the moment. Alright, last time I saw you, there's some videos that I've done that I haven't been able to get to edit. The internet down there is shocking. And I just haven't been able to get to the editing. So I apologise. I'll get to it. It is there. And now I've lost my train of thought of where I was going. That's the way it goes with me because if you've never seen one of these videos before, it's like without scripts. And this one's going out to everybody, even out there on YouTube. This is going out to all the free members and paid members of Patreon. So thanks very much. And thanks for your support of here, Glasshouse Mountains. But yeah, so we've got a tent that we may or may not upgrade because of the rain. And it may be too big. It may be bigger than what that one was, which will make it really, really hard. But it just may not. But it just may be something that can't be done in the rain because the water pooling up while I'm doing it. So if I don't make it, it's all reset. The battery's going to be getting back on charge again. Fridge is getting cold again because there's some nice drinks in there of water. And I'm really looking forward to that just getting chilled off because according to the air temperature, it was 24, which is room temperature. Why would I expect it to be any less? I really don't. So we're just going to let that run. We're going to use the battery. We're going to chill the fridge off. We're going to have a nice cold fridge drink. We're going to see how long this rain lasts. There was a chance of it today and it was only for a couple of hours over lunch. So because we're here in the mountains, we do get the extra rain. I could see it when I was coming in. But it's spotty rain, and it'll be on off and on rain. But yeah, like I said, thunderstorms coming. There were thunderstorms while I was here. The creek, as you saw coming in, is completely empty and dry. So is the other normal creek crossing. There was a little bit of a pool next to it. I wasn't able to film at the time. I haven't gone down to the creek as yet. Would you like to go and have a look at the creek? You've probably got some time. All right, let's go down, have a bit of a look at the creek and what your support is supporting. These beautiful 11 acres of subtropical forest. Oh, look at this vine flower. See, it's a vine forest. Oh, I'm going to turn it around. Being a vine forest, there's vines and all these sort of flowers. Just wild, just wild, just wild. Something's biting my leg. Just wild. And it was only a fly. Alright, so I don't know if you probably don't remember, but a long time ago, I'll come over and show you. Oh, my arm's going wobbly. Okay, we planted this. I want to say sequoia, but I think that's a tree. It's like that. And we also planted this one. So they're still alive, so that's wonderful. Now this wall was from all the trees that got taken down here at camp, and it was quite high, probably to about there, and now it's all collapsed. Look at all these vines, vines, vines. Okay, before we go down to the creek, let's just go for a little bit of a wander. I just want to show you that passion fruit vine is still growing really nicely with some passion fruit. Green passion fruit still, not yet purple passion fruit. And these flowers. These are lilies from down at home. They're native to down there. So I planted some up here. And look, they're flowering, which means there's been some rain. And it's gonna rain in storm lilies. Storm lilies, could be called that. Because they come out, I thought after a storm, could be before a storm. Oh, look, I found a passion fruit on the ground. It's like a bandicoot's been digging there. I saw a baby bandicoot this morning while I was getting ready. And I saw a big bandicoot a little bit earlier. Look, there's another passion fruit that didn't really work, something went wrong with it. And it was going to go on to one of the other videos, but I'll tell you about it and I'll show you about it now because it's really, really adorable. On Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving Day, so it's the day after for us here in Australia, a little turkey bird turned up at home. So let's have a look at the little turkey bird on the first day or second day that we found it, that it turned up. But yeah, it's still there. So since then till now, it's now routinely coming back with the boy bush turkey. And I think this one's a girl bush turkey. So have a look, it's really, really adorable. There's an mandarin tree. I thought there did some. Adorable caterpillar. No, I couldn't see any flowers or fruit. Someone told me to pick the flowers off when they were young. I hope that was the right thing to do. They said, oh, you'll get better fruit. But now I've had a couple of years with no flowers. So I don't know. It's still young. And it's still very shady. All right, here we go. This is your first time watching any of these videos. And this is where the Glasshouse Mountains channel is set. This is where a lot of the videos have been filmed. Look at this. Oh, what you can't see is the mosquitoes in my eyes. Oh, this is completely blocked. I did tell you it was a vine forest. Oh, look at these more vines. So this used to be a nice clearish path. And these really big ones, they're really sharp. They're like sharp as rose thorns. Oh, look, more vine. Oh, this was the path. Looks like this is lantana that needs to be dealt with. They're the wrong season, and again, a task for gloves. More branches that have fallen down. An old vine died back a little bit. There's a very lovely vine through here. Native frangipani, I think it is. Oh, that's lantana. That's a weed. And this is the creek. And I keep wiping spider webs off my face. Oh, on the camera. Oh, look at this, another big vine. It's going all the way over there. This one's going to be in the creek when the creek's flowing. Well, at least there's water here for the animals to drink from. That tree, big tree fall down. Little tree fall down. So when this floods, that'll get smashed to smithereens and washed down the creek. There's quite a lot of wood debris around. And that's yucky softwood, so it's no good for burning. But it definitely needs a flush in this creek. So let's continue on. Check out the other side, how this part of camp's going. Can you hear the mosquitoes? I can. We came out of the creek area. So far, so good. More vine. Path somewhat closed. Oh look, it's just two trees. Alright, back on the path. Leopard tree, still growing. Tent, still standing. Fridge and table and water all still there. big metal drum has fallen down. Does look a bit like a car drove in. Maybe not. Maybe just kangaroo. Do you remember this from last time? We couldn't walk through there. Entry rocks. Entry road. Oh look, there's a pheasant. This road's definitely been worked on. Excuse me. Nice. This is where they used to have a lot of trouble because a lot of clay. I'm going to move this. So the water should run off this way and down up into the creek. Alright, task done. Whoa, Danny toilet. And the anthill, this is where we made the Big Mac. Being eaten by all the ants. I don't see a lot of ants. I do see maybe ant eaters been here. The handicoop, lots of animals eat it. Hopefully it hasn't been poisoned. That's always my worry because they've got duties and responsibilities such as eating the termites, the white ants, because they do a lot more damage. But those ones really hurt. Oh, this might have been pushed a little bit, maybe not. That just seems a bit weird. But I'd say they're kangaroo paths. Nice wood, this one. That's from this big tree. Burns really hot. That's good for winter. So yeah, I'm going to just presume that was kangaroos going through. Because the kangaroos go through to go down to the creek to have something to drink. They would do that when I was sleeping over this side. Alright, taskers, you know, if you've seen before, you have to remove all this. You come under here, look at all that. It's a bit filthy. That's the black mould that I worry about. Not this is a lovely plant that just needs more water. Surviving with the rain. So we've had quite a lot of videos on YouTube filmed from over this side, some really old ones. We had the big king lorikeets, king parrots over there. That was during the drought season, so that's why it looks so different. Plus they haven't been raking through here or walking through here because of having the what feels like a full year nearly off. I came a couple of times during the year. And if all goes well, if we all live on, there'll probably be more next year. They're birds that come out when there's going to be storms coming. So I think there'll be storms coming just like the weather says. I haven't missed the mosquitoes, mainly because I still have to deal with the mosquitoes every day. But not so big, and maybe not so abundant, especially during the day. But that was a creek. The creek's not flowing much, that's why there is a lot of mosquitoes. Mosquitoes will breed in these leaves. So some people panic about tipping water out. Well, it's not going to make all that difference. Oh. And there's this one. In real time, that's what it takes to check on that side of camp and walk from one side of the camp forest to the other side. Oh, Goanna up the tree. Hi, Goanna. And the sun came out. So he's quite a fair way up. Do I know you? Maybe I know you, maybe I don't. Either way, it's been so long since I've been here that I still run away. Oh, look at all these baby trees everywhere on the path. So that's how fast they all grow back. And this is what happens with mouse damage. So that's from tarp, and that's from the roof of this tent, gazebo here, up under there. Oh, and up there. They get themselves trapped, I reckon. Alright, very leafy. I can still hear the fridge going. Tent's pretty good. Just for the record, that's the new gazebo that's either going to go up today or I'm going to have to put behind there for next time I'm here. Because this has to be, again, just a short, quick trip. Try and get the temperature down. I wonder if you noticed all that wobble. I wonder if you can see that spider web. I just saw the rake, and I have to rake the front driveway. I might rake some of these paths over here so it looks a little bit decent. I can do what I'm standing on now, do over there. Just little things to get ready for when I come back. This is the way the tent here now looks. So all the water really should just run off and come down out of here. They seem to be pooling up in there, but I don't know if that's because it's got leaves in it. See, when it's heavy, I've adjusted it and changed all these wonderful poles. To hopefully keep it up longer. This tree's being bent over by what's set up at the moment. I don't mind that because it's going to give more shade to here, which will keep the ground cool. And hopefully it doesn't get too hot inside the main tent there. I don't leave the fridge running, obviously. It gets cooling down. And the battery's full. Because, yeah, just if there's too many days without enough sun, it'll just, could kill the battery. So, yeah, it's going to take more than a day. Like, I think it's going to take a full day, especially without rain. Because I don't want to pull it all down, so I have to erect that gazebo inside of it. I really think it's a two-man job. But either way, it's going to be another day's job because today I get too frustrated because it's too hot and I'm too sweaty and too sticky and I feel really dirty because I haven't had a shower. And even if I had a bit of sweat load of the temperature, humidity, it'd be the same dirtiness anyway. So I'm going to be going home, having a shower, using proper toilets, and again, caring for the house, but also protecting the vehicle from any storm damage. Sorry, the audio's probably been horrible as well. I apologise. If it's good, great. Might not be perfect, but if it's acceptable, if it's watchable, I hope you're still watching, and thanks for watching. I really do appreciate your time. Without my patrons, this wouldn't have been possible, and the patrons that have supported me during the couple of months, nearly a year of not enough content, thanks so very, very much. City Skyline, still working on it. They've done some updates. It's sort of fixed, but it's sort of also broken because everything's different. But still getting there, still working on it. With mega support, we can easily afford the Starlink connection, and then we could get this uploaded from here and maybe do some live. But as you can see, there's a lot of tree coverage around on this side. So over there on the other side, that's where we would like to build something more permanent. And just have this as this side. The main this side. Okay, rambling. Did you see my tyre? Let me show you the tyre. So this is an original tyre, and that just all happened by itself. Old. That's why you shouldn't use old tyres. Hopefully, cramp. Hopefully it won't explode, especially while I'm touching it. But obviously it's got no air in it, so it's got no pressure except for the steel itself. So that's what's new and what needs to be done on the Jeep for now. As well as the B-links on the front. That's overdue. And suspension needs updating because they're original as well, like this is. So I've done really well, coming up to 383,000 kilometres. It's probably about 300,000 miles, thereabouts. All right, thanks all. I'm pretty sure that's everything I've got to cover for now in this video. I'm going to try and get it uploaded on my way home and rendered before I leave. and edited before I leave. Beautiful day in the forest. Rain on its way. Okay, so I was in mid-sentence and we got your iPhone is full alert message. So iPhone was full. I've deleted some things. I've got some space. I don't have iMovie on here anymore because I haven't used it in a month and I just needed to use it, so it automatically deleted it. So that's a boo. I can't do the rendering, can't do the editing while I'm here. I checked it all before I left because I just used it up. So I'm going to have to do that on the way home. Okay. I'll see you when I see you. Thanks very much. Oh, one more thing. Don't know if I said it. I think I might have started saying it earlier. There was an issue in our last video with the check engine light, with the car, with the Jeep, with the wheelies. It's unbelievable. I know I mentioned this in a video that I haven't published yet, but got a great new mechanic. He knew exactly what it was. He's experienced. He works from his own shed in the town just down from where I live, down the other place, not far. He knew straight away it was a carbon build-up. So I was letting extra air get in, so the computer was a bit confused. But the really expensive mechanics should have picked that up a long time ago, and he fixed it in about 20 minutes. So that's 2 jobs he's fixed really quickly and very cheaply. So that's the best part. But also, the best part's having a good mechanic. That's not going to rip you off. Trustworthy he seems to be. It's what happens in small local towns, because if you get a bad reputation, you have to live with them. But yeah, so it's been running really, really good now. The computer's fixed itself. This was the big test drive. I've given it small test drives. So if you're seeing, watching this now, you know I got back okay. All right, so next time we'll probably be putting up the inner gazebo here. Or it could be, if I've got around to editing the ones that I haven't been able to do so far, they may be Patreon exclusives as well. From the Friends of the Forest up now, just to let you know. Thanks very much. Goodbye for now. Lots of love.